All right. Well, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to our former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. And once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful energy reading. I've been called to come and bring you one of these, okay? And you and them real quick. All the wishes and dreams come true. It's been a while. I feel like I ain't done one since the beginning of the year or even end of last year. I don't know, maybe it's been a year for somebody. Maybe I've been in separation or whatever, because, baby, something going on, honey. Somebody may have been under the weather, because even before I started, y'all, they was about to try to... My throat been tripping. And, like, it really got sore. It's like, you know, I ain't even trying to call it, but, hey, let's clear this energy real quick, okay? Mind your volume, by the way. Sorry, I should have warned you. Just, you might want to turn on the volume for a second, okay? All right. Before we dive into this, I'll give you a real quick reminder of how this is to go. But let me just go through the disclaimer real quick. It's the same old spiel, y'all. But for any newcomers, keep in mind that they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. I may not be talking to you more about you. I may be talking to or about someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or otherwise. I don't know your life. And speaking of which, them may be just that. It could be a romantic partner, a friend, a family member, a coworker, whoever. Okay. This can also be something you may even be watching on TV to, to be real. And it could just be talking about the collective energy overall. The interesting thing, even as we're going to get into it, is the you side is like the divine feminine. And then they or them side is like the masculine energy. So take that as you will. Put yourself where you lie, fly where it lies, otherwise let it fly. Like I always say, don't force that shoe to fit. I'm not responsible for your feet, your toes, when them currents hurting because you forced something that wasn't intended for you in the first place, all right? Also, we don't get down with gender roles, and as you just heard me say, you may hear me say he and or she as we get into it, but it will apply to divine feminine and a masculine or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in. What else? I am big on numerology, whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to likely resonate with your life path number, the day and or month that you're born, potentially the house that you may want to pay particular attention to within your natal chart. Because if you talk about the chakra systems that you need to focus on and heal, whatever, okay? It could just be confirmation that this is for you, or there's a message in here for you, or just to pay attention at that particular point in time, for real, for real. All right, what else? Decks have been shuffled and coordinated and intentions set. They will be listed below as always for your reference if you so choose. And I think that's all in regards to that. Let's get a quick word of prayer before we do anything, go any further. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, Angels, Ancestors, Spirit Squad, I come to you saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for this day and for this opportunity. Thank you once again for using me as a clear and open channel and vessel, a humble one at that, to bring forth the messages straight and clear to the flip, no chaser. Thank you for my voice, and whatever this is trying to stir up any kind of remove that, please and thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the protection. Speaking of protection, I ask that you block, bind, unwind, cut cords, simply transmute any low vibe, negative, unwanted energies and or entities trying to come in to steal, kill, and destroy or cause any hurt, harm, or danger. Thank you so very much for that. Our prayer is always that the message uplifts, enlightens, heals, strengthens, protects, nurtures, nourishes, encourages. Bring forth whatever the viewer may need, and may it play out in the lives of any and all involved for the utmost and highest good, as I know you will see fit. All these gifts of abundance I come ask and give thanks yet again. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Oh, Amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, without further ado, let's dive on in. So, As I mentioned, this is the you and this is the them. You may even be on either side or both at the same damn time, to be honest, because it could just be your divine feminine and your divine masculine we're talking about, the energy within. The first one that we're going to go through is your feelings towards them, their feelings towards you, and then your past potential actions and theirs, and then current potential action and theirs, and then current future. Somebody may be in parallel timelines, whatever, but potential future, and then theirs. Okay, actions. And then we'll get into, with the last couple of oracle decks, we'll get into the advice for the both of you or all of whoever's involved towards the end. Okay, off the rip, we're starting with the Healing Heart Oracle. And when y'all, because I said somebody may be under the weather, right? So you're definitely healing, because you may have been through some shiznite. Because for you, we got 25 and remorseful heart. And like, this is why immediately I even got divine feminine. As you see the feminine over there, she looked like she'd been through some things. But look at the masculine head on the platter, y'all. It's not funny, but I guess I laugh because, like, child, what she done been, what divine feminine energy done been through? Because baby, that's kind of gruesome and brutal. And that looked like, what's that man's name? What's his name? I'm hearing Apollo. I heard Hercules at first, then I'm hearing Apollo. I don't know, there might be somebody's name. You may like that movie. Those movies. But Remorseful Heart says forgive and move ahead. I feel like both of y'all honestly done been through some heartbreak, for real, as we're gonna get into the bottom of the deck in just a moment. But that is something big about that. So like, how are you gonna bounce back, divine feminine? That's what we're about to get into. Hopefully you done did that in these actions. Oh, mind you, it's something about 1s and 3s for the divine feminine energy, and then the 1s and 2s for the divine masculine. I hope y'all can get it in order and aligned so y'all can move, you know, be in union, unison, synchronized, and move in tandem, you know, maybe heal in tandem, hopefully, or heal together. For the you or masculine side, it's, or excuse me, them. Wow, somebody may be both, like for real. But for the masculine or them side, we got the number 10 and betrayed heart. And why am I laughing? Oh my God, it's not funny. It says risk opening up to life and love. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, both of y'all done been through some heartache and pain. It's evident here. And for some, it may even be a marriage like you done been through. I feel like, because as we're about to get into the tarot, and as soon as I get to the bottom of the deck of the Healing Heart Oracle, we got the Hierophant here. And that can signify a higher level commitment and union, you know, marriage even, potentially. Taurus energy. 5th chakra is the throat chakra, which is what Taurus rules. And that's interesting that I started off saying my throat was like sore. They trying to... Somebody may be born, needless to say, on the 1st, 2nd, 5th, 7th, 10th, 25th. Thus far is what we have. I even see the 11th over here in the Wisdom of the Oracle, which we'll get to later. Okay. And then we have 4, bottom of the deck, in Rebellious Heart. Are you going to, both of you, because I feel like y'all one and the same, and y'all definitely are mirroring one another. This generally is what happens if you, whether or not, I don't care what you want to call this, if you consider it a twin flame union, whatever, what have you. It is what it is. Y'all are definitely a mirror or reflecting. And when we talk about, even if it's really not anybody else that it has to deal with, and it's more of a personal, even though these are not personal, meaning it just has something to do with you and you alone, the divine feminine and masculine aspects within yourself, they still mirror one another, right? Okay. So it says, think for yourself. And it's like, look at the flower. I don't know if I showed y'all this way, but even look at the flower of how, I hope it's coming up. That's like the only light in this darkness. You know, it's like it's trying to rebloom. And that's her heart, of course. It's trying to, like, I feel like it's even this bursting at the seams. Like it's trying to, even through the betrayal, even through the heartache and pain, even through the remorse, somebody is willing. They a rebel with a cause. They like, I refuse to give up on love. I thank you. And so even with this being the number 4 and really accentuating that heart chakra, it's also about stability therein. Like, how are you going to bring forth that despite what you done been through? Somebody is, that's what I heard too. Like, somebody is beautiful. They have a beautiful, loving heart. And I'm seeing the other, whether this is because you done been through a lot of karmics, both of y'all. And your kingdom spouse coming through, somebody is coming through heavy with the energy of, you are beautiful. You don't look like what you've been through. You are amazing. You are a star in my eyes. That's what they saying. It's beautiful. Yeah. Like you have an elegant, graceful, I just heard a ding. You have an elegant, graceful beauty about you. And it's not even just the outside, it's what's within. You ain't let nobody, you can't take my soul. You ain't let nobody dim your light anymore. But you have had to, I should say, be a little bit cautious. Be more, that's why you went through all these karmics like this, because it's intended to teach you to be a little bit more discerning, to be a little bit more protective, but not overly protective to where you're giving up on love or not willing to risk it. Ain't that what they said? You're willing to risk opening up again. You haven't completely shut off to the idea. Although you came pretty darn close, because I think that's why I was laughing. It's like, off with your head. That's what she's been through enough. Like, no, we're not doing this again. And that's interesting, the way that, oh my God, I'm just now. Everybody's heart is where their heart is. But look at where this heart is. It's like, how you can take it either way. Her heart is so strong for this masculine that she sees right through the divine eye, and vice versa. His love is so strong for her. Like it's such a deep soul bond and connection. He see like that, y'all know what it is. So that's why I'm like, and then I'm hearing Raheem Divine. I can love you to eternity, or I can love you through infinity. Some kind of way he say that. Yeah, it's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's what your kingdom spouse is saying. But wow, and cautious heart is 22, mastery, and it says, have enough wisdom to get back up again. That's beautiful. That's what I'm saying, honey. Somebody is like, I refuse to give up on love, and I love that. I love that. Somebody got a lot of build up though. They got a lot built up, and you might have to break through some walls or through a barrier or through that protective layer. It's been hardened a little bit. And I heard stairway to heaven, highway to heaven, that's been blocked. But once, whoever this is, both of y'all, like I said, to be honest, once y'all really remove that crustacean, that build up, oh, it's a beautiful thing. It's like you're going to be free now. You're going to be free to shine your light through the darkness. You're going to be free to love again. Get back up again. And it says knowing her. Didn't I say y'all know? I told y'all. Didn't I say y'all know? Oh my God. Y'all know what kind of bond, what kind of connection this is. Look at it. Let me show y'all this way. It says heed to your intuition. It's all about balance, because this is a number 6. 4, 6. Honestly, 2, 4, and 6. And 22 can still potentially be a 4, even though we don't typically reduce master numbers. But like, either way, this is all talking about balance. Balance. And y'all heard that was confirmation. I don't know if it picked up on camera, but that was a pop. Trust yourself, baby. Trust yourself no matter what you done been through. And wow. Yep. And that is the feminine and masculine energy. Like y'all both done experienced this rejection, this betrayal. So like, don't allow it to play out with one another. And he trying to hold on to her for dear life, as it's like a push and pull, like a tug of war. But there needs to be balance. Like I don't even really care for that, the tug of war aspect, because like, why should you be at war? You got to be at war with the world. You should be at peace within. You understand? And I feel like that's what your kingdom spouse is really saying. Like, I don't know what you I don't really care. Not that they don't care. They're not insensitive to what you've been through, divine feminine. But they just don't want that to be an issue. It doesn't need to be an issue any longer. Let's heal beyond that. Let me love you to infinity and through eternity. Yeah. It says transform heartbreak into inner strength. I love that. And it's the 35, which is the 8, which is Leo energy, strength energy. Get back up again, 'cause a saint is just a sinner who fell down, then got up. All right, let me check this clock before we run over, and I would hate for y'all to miss anything, and then we'll get back in, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and dive in. Let's see your feelings towards them. Ooh. Why is it so funny? 4 of Earth, 4 of Pentacles. And I hope that light is not reflecting too terribly. You holding back. You holding back. I'm saying somebody done been through some heartbreak. You're holding back, and I get an energy of focusing on yourself. Maybe focusing on healing your heart. Well, that's it. That obviously is Earth energy. I generally get Cappy, Strong, Taurus even. And of course could be Virgo. Does not have to be. Maybe talking about those seasons or whatever. Yeah. And then their feelings towards you, 3 of Fire. Look at it's not funny. Let me just show you this way first. Then I'm gonna say what I need to say. I feel like they moving on. And when I say moving on, because what did it say? This said forgive and move ahead. And they just want peace, because this is Aries energy, fire, Earth, could be any fire sign, Leo and Sage included, but I generally get Aries. But like, you see she moving on, like she moving forward, right? That's what they told you to do. Forgive and move ahead, or move forward, whatever, move ahead. But I laugh because it's like she kind of got this air about her, like this aura about her, like past. Like I'm not even concerned with that. I'm moving on. Wow. 3s and 4s. Okay. Let me see your past potential actions, honey. Wow. So y'all, we got the Lovers, and it's a 6. So balance needed, right? They call it love, but it's Lovers, whatever. Generally Gemini energy, but I get heavy Leo out of this particular deck. Anyway, and Leo is right here too with the Queen of Fire potentially, or Aries or Sage. But then we have the 9 of Wands, which is Sage for real for me. And I hope y'all can see that from this angle. Wow, that's a lot. But didn't I say somebody protecting their heart? She got the candle. Look at her. She got the candle lit. She got the candle lit at her heart chakra, solar plexus and heart. But like, generally the Queen of Fire gonna go after what she wants wholeheartedly, no matter what anyway. And she generally gets what she wants, and she don't really care. But like, it's like shine a light. It's going even back to this rebellious heart. Excuse me. Of shining a light on your love, highlighting that, like not giving up on that. So despite the hurt, despite whatever doesn't happen, it's like, whoever this is, baby, and they all solo dolo, and this is the feminine energy. They all feminines in here, y'all. It aligns. Even the 4 of Earth, feminine. Yeah, it's alignment, like for real. That's what she done been doing for me to even say that like that. Yeah, that's what she been doing. You've been working on alignment, balancing, and protecting your peace, your energy, your aura, healing, you know? All right, yeah, that's for real. My nose is itching. Okay, their past potential actions. So they've been juggling to a earth. Somebody, that's my stomach too, so that's a yes. Somebody ain't know what they want, what to do, where to go, what to choose. They may have been busy with work or some kind of project they've been doing. They've been focusing on the bag. I heard that may have been a third party though. Maybe somebody felt unseen, unheard, unworthy even, undervalued. Something like that. All right, let's see your current actions potentially. What I say? You focus on balance. Whoever this feminine is, and I love it. Thank you. You focusing on peace. You trying to be patient with this person for real, as the card says. You know there's a clock at her heart. I might have covered it up. I hope y'all can see that. There's a clock at her heart. And you know without a shadow, because did they say knowing heart? You know, that's what I'm saying. Y'all both know what this connection is. And you know without a shadow of a doubt that in divine time, all things are going to work out as they should. And it's just a matter of time. So even though you may have had to pull back, you know, protecting your peace, stabilizing and balancing and grounding yourself, loving on yourself, it's only a matter of time before this person comes around. Especially if y'all are not in communication. Okay? All right. And then their past, or excuse me, current, their current. Wow. Oh my God. We got the Five of Water and the King of Water. Heavy on the Scorpio energy. Still could be Cancer and or Pisces. And I said that like that, y'all, because this person, whoever this person is, they are heartbroken. This is so much, the Five of Water is so much regret. So much, like, even woe is me, you know, like, why? Like, they just sad, but they're so loving. And they want, I was about to say nurturing, but they're so loving and they want to, I heard shower you. They want to show you. They may see you as this, to be honest, because look, this King of Water is definitely masculine energy. And this is a feminine, I'm getting feminine energy out of this Five of Water. And they may be looking at you like that, like a little bit of even regret. Something, that's what I just heard. Yep, that's my stomach. They say, yeah. They regret maybe juggling you. Wow, it's even bringing me back to, because they see how patient you have been, because it's bringing me back to that Three of Fire. And then you have the patience over here. And the Three of Fire, remember, is their feelings towards you. So they see you as very patient, even though I said they having to move forward. You know, they try not to focus on the past or harp on the past or harbor or live in the past. Or maybe that's the advice that I heard that you've given them. Or maybe that they have taken from you. Whether you like literally said that or not. They be watching, honey. They be watching. They be taking notes. Maybe they saw you too, somebody as a damsel in distress. That's what I just got. But like, that's far from it, because this over here is just like peaceful. A peaceful warrior. Yeah, a peaceful rebel. It's so funny. Anyway, let's see your future potential. Sorry, y'all probably like, well, what is it? Jeez. We got the Messenger of Air, the Ten of Cups, and then there was a Seven of Fire. And oh my, I'm getting quite a bit. So here you go from this way. I hope y'all can see it. Somebody is going to receive a message, maybe, and it may have something to do with somebody's family, but I feel strongly like this, whatever this union is, maybe it's like establishing the family union as you see it or as you desire it is what the message is about. But there's an energy and a vibe of maybe because the way that these are set up, it's almost like, especially on the table, it's like the masculine would be over here, like over here on this side, right? Your back is to the masculine energy. Like, you may not even really be trying to hear it. I'm interested to see what their future potential is. And that's funny, not even funny, it's just wild to me because we started off with his head on the chopping block. Like, and then I'm always drawn to the Buddha has 4 and 6 pearls of wisdom on either side, which is, I said, about balance and harmony. So it's like, I heard bring love into the situation. And maybe that's what you protected. Maybe that is what okay. So if anybody coming, could be air sign with the messenger of air. Anybody, to be honest. I feel like we got everybody out here at this point. But like, if they not coming correct, if they not communicating correct, or if they not feminine, if they're not speaking your love language and telling you what you need and want to hear, you ain't really trying to. Because the thing is, what I'm getting, the energy that I'm getting is, you ain't trying to hear it. If it's not anything that's more valuable than your peace, which what is really. But if it's not adding to that, or underscoring or heightening that, you don't want nothing to do with it. Because you would rather be alone. Like, that's just what it is. You'd rather be left alone. Because all of these are solo. Every last one of these cards is, well, the love, she's there with the lion, but still, they all pretty much solo dolo. Let's see their future potential. They just gonna be stuck like Chuck waiting. It's not funny. Piscean energy, 12 potentially being a 3, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, they waiting. They may feel like, I heard, stuck between a rock and a hard place. But I feel like somebody is in a dang, I heard a lot. I heard a labor of lesson. Anyway, it's maybe a laborious lesson. They in a period of not even just stagnation in a negative sense, but like they're being forced to sit down. It could be you, since I said it like that. But like, whoever this is being forced to stop, think about it, like for real, long and deep and hard, about whatever, like why it is necessary to be at a pause and standstill. And this may be a time to heal. Because maybe somebody, because I said both y'all have been through some shiznai in the past, and maybe this is a time for, you might have had to go your separate ways so that y'all could both heal and stop, and not, I said stop first, but not bring any toxic old habits, behaviors, ideations from the past. Didn't I say whoever the kingdom spouse? And it could go either way. Y'all feel like y'all telling one another, like, I am not your past. Stop comparing me. Stop thinking about me in that way. Like, you gotta get over that. You gotta get over that, because it is affecting the relationship, is what I feel. For sure. For sure. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the tarot here. And we already saw the Hierophant. And I'm saying, because I feel like both of y'all want this higher level commitment. For real. Y'all know this is a soul contract. Like, like I said, could be a labor of love. That's what, yeah, that's what it is. Y'all both are having to work through these tough and challenging energies that y'all done been through to heal. Not even just for you both, but it's bigger than you. Like, for real, it's bigger than you. And then we have, wow, 8 of air. Oh my gosh. I heard Gemini, real heavy, strong. There could be any other air sign, including Aqua and, who I forget, Libra. Letting it go. Letting go of whatever has kept you mentally occupied, trapped, anxious. Yeah, there you go. So you can get your wish fulfilled. Somebody may be looking and seeing how selfish they've been, to be honest, because this Nine of Cups can be a little bit of selfish energy. Because it's like they wish fulfillment and they want to celebrate and they want to. It could even be a card of overindulgence. So somebody may be, because of the stress or not this union, y'all being in separation or just not coming together like somebody wishes, desire, hope for. They could be turning to the bottle or whatever their vice is. Just be mindful with that, y'all. That's why it's a whole lot of like balance, and maybe that's why the feminine is just really like, yeah, no, I'm not eating. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say until you heal. Real, real. Somebody got marriage on the brain. Yeah, these diamonds. Somebody want their ring. Oh, it definitely has something to do with a Scorpio heavy. Tower. Something's got to change, and I feel like your mindset, both of y'all, the perspective, how you seeing this dynamic, this relationship, how you even seeing being together as a family with this Ten of Cups. Yeah. Didn't we start out with? No, I thought we did though. Anyway, I feel like we got all the numbers out here now, right? I'm pretty sure we did. All right. Before I get into these last two, let me just check the time one more time. All right, y'all. Thank you for being patient, because I am not playing around, like, because currently at the time of filming, we are still in Mercury retrograde, and it never fails, you know, so I don't want y'all to miss a thing, and I'll be checking and double checking to make sure, excuse me, that each and every camera is doing what it's supposed to be doing, because I done had too many, excuse me, I done learned my lesson, okay? And ish happens sometimes, so it is what it is. So anyways, moving on to the wisdom of the oracle, what came out for you both, the messages of advice to go on is by the book, and that is so interesting because this is generally my Hierophant Taurus type of energy, like stick to the rules, you know. I don't know if I showed y'all this way, but by the book is what came out for you from this oracle deck. But this is one and the same energy to me, you know, kind of disciplined. I heard a little bit strict, but like, I guess it kind of can be, on one end, it can be a little bit conservative. Like, you gotta walk that fine line, play by the rules. Okay, I hear everybody play the fool. But on the other end, what I get, especially if it were to come out in reverse, or let's say you done been playing by the rules, you done walked the fine line, you done dotted your T's, crossed your, listen, Mercury retrograde, you done crossed your T's, dotted your I's, and, you know, did all what you're supposed to do. That's when I get, okay, maybe you need to do something different, be that rebel with a cause. That's beautiful that they both are out here, you know? Yeah. It is the 11, which generally even brings me Libra energy, you know, with the balance. Needed and to be had. This is even a family. This is a family of elephants, and that's beautiful because they don't forget. They got that long mind. It's so cute though. And it's like a bear. It's a face. That is the face. That's spirit. I know y'all probably ain't gonna be able to see it too well, but on the elephant's, what they call it, saddle, the rat, I guess, the sheep, the Afghan, I don't know, that's on the back of the elephant, that's where spirit's face is, because every card in this deck has a spirit's face, right? It's the oracle, I guess, you know, in the wisdom they're in. And it happens to be located on the, I guess, the mama elephant's back. So maybe, hey, there's elder wisdom. Maybe that's where you're going to receive this message, feminine. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe the message is in a book. Really? Okay. All right. Let's see. Bottom of the deck. We got flexible, number 19, potentially being a 10, another 10, and or 1. Okay? Yeah. You both are going to have to be adaptable. And that's, okay, so that's why I didn't even finish that thought. Thank you for that, Spirit. I love how y'all do that. Because what I was getting ready to say when I said strict, maybe that was a kind of harsh word, and that is what's going on. My nose is itching. But like the Taurus, the Hierophant, and even the Taurus energy, that's a fixed sign, right? So like sometimes though it can be too rigid, you know, and you're gonna need to adjust a little bit. Like you need to move, you need to be willing to go with the flow and change and adapt. But that can be a little bit challenging and hard for many Taurus, you know, because they are a fixed sign. Even Leo, Scorpio, and who else? Aqua. Yeah. So maybe you need to. Oh wow. So for some, if you are a fixed sign, what I'm getting is whoever like your match, your flame is potentially strongly a mutable sign because they are more mutable signs are more apt to be able to flow, like to change it up, to switch it up, and honestly need to do that. If it ain't working, like they'll go the other way real quick. You know what I'm saying? So that could be, who is that? Cancer, Virgo. Who am I missing? I want to say Libra. No, don't give it a line. I'm gonna have to look them. I don't even have my phone down here. I do feel like Cancer, Virgo, Gemini. I think that's the air sign that is the mutable sign. And who am I missing? Fire. Who is the mutable fire? Not Leo. Sage, maybe? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I would really have to look that up. But yeah, if you know, put it in the comments, please and thank you. But yeah, so that's what I'm feeling like. That may be who you did, or maybe you want to embody that energy to help you maneuver and navigate, all right, and be a little bit more flexible. Because this is also, that's funny, because this is 19 is the sun energy in the major arcana, and that is Leo energy. Speaking of fixed signs, and so it's crazy. It's kind of I guess that's the balance of it, right? Put that fixed and that mutable together. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Clean it up. Clean up your act. Ain't no need to be acting like. Didn't I say somebody was a selfish? I was going to say a brat. That somebody was selfish. They wanted it their way or no way. And that may be why they even moved. I said somebody was ready to move on. It's like, you gotta be a little patient. You gotta be a little giving. You know what I'm saying? Forgiving. Be a little. It ain't gonna be your way all the time. It's 21, which is world energy, wrapping up this cycle. So that may be, hopefully, prayerfully, that's what's the healing. What's being cleaned up is the hurt, you know, your heart, right? Time for napping. You're gonna need to rest for real, for real. When you go through any kind of awakening or any kind of what's the like challenge, like what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like a battle, to be honest. And healing, you're gonna need to rest and recover. I don't know if I showed y'all this way. Fox may be a spirit guide totem for someone. Even the deer, elk, as we got and clean it up. And this is a 24, which is a 6. I'm telling you, them 2 4s and 6s, that's all about that balance, right? You're gonna need to recoup your energy. And then that's when the beauty and all your wish fulfillment is coming through. This treasure island is also bringing me even back to the Buddha in the tin of water. So yeah, the turtle, sea turtle may be a spirit guide. That's when all the abundance is opened up. It's another number 9. This is even bringing me back to the sage energy down here. That's when your riches, your wish fulfillment, all the abundance that you seek because you have weathered the storm. Yeah, it'll come through. Okay. All right. And finally, this is the soul truth. Well, I always forget the name of this deck, but it's the soul truth self-awareness deck. And this is exactly how it came out, and I left it like this on purpose. It fell just right. I didn't even touch it. Once I shuffled it, that's where it landed, and this is exactly how it landed, on its side. And the message, though, is, do I believe I am worthy? Didn't I say from the jump somebody felt unworthy? Yeah. So maybe that's the part of the healing that both of y'all need to do. It says, you are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Didn't I say that? Quote, your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it, end quote. Come on, my angel. I just heard another ding. Because my phone is upstairs. So that's what's going on. But anyway, it says, today's soul action. For a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra, I am worthy of it all. I am worthy of it all. I am worthy of it all. And I did that on purpose. Say it 3 times. That last time for the divine, like for real. For real, for real. Because somebody, you feeling a little defeated. You are worthy of it all. You are worthy of whatever this is. Like, I hear more than a woman to me. How that song go? What's that? Dang, I'm trying about my phone. But anyway, that's what I'm hearing. I forget if I remember. I'll try to remember to put it in to insert at least so you can go listen to it. But that's what I'm hearing. You're more than a woman to me. So maybe feminine, you weren't feeling worthy for that to come through like that. I don't know. But I really wasn't getting that because with this energy over here, it's like, I don't know. I feel like this is this is a very confident. I get confident energy over here. Like, this is where it's a little bit shaky on the masculine side, where it's like unsure. And maybe that's just because of how they feel about you, feminine, you know? But yeah. Look, I said what I said. I got what I got. I don't even remember all of what I was said throughout the reading, but that's what it is, okay? Like I said, you got to put yourself where you lie. I don't know. I just give you the energy and what I feel and what I see and hear intuitively, okay? That's where I'm going to leave it. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially and including yourselves. And I pray that's what you're here for. Otherwise, what are you doing? And if you made it this far, please drop some hearts in the chat. Let's heal them hearts. Thank you. All colors. I love them all, you know? Please do so. I appreciate that. Yeah. If you would like to join me for any other videos and more such as these, please do check the playlist on the channel. I hope and pray you find what you're looking for, and I hope and pray to see you there. If not, please take care. I love and thank you anyway. Until the next one, y'all, be easy. Don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. Deuces.